Here we are with some more Tales of Arise, everyone. We just recently met up with a very skillful swordsman that was just dancing all over the place against us. So he terrified me non-stop. And now we're finally about to head on over to the new realm and see what's what. So with that said, guys, I hope you continue to enjoy watching, and let's keep it rolling. Alright everyone, we're back and we're continuing on from where we last left off. I'll tell you right now, guys, that swordsman was insane. Guy was like a freaking dancer on that with his skill sets. I especially didn't like the fact he kept chasing and focusing only on me when we were fighting. Hold on, did I miss anything else? Alright, we're good so far. Niez.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
So we're here to exploit this desolate town.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renin astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Well, let's see if we can find anyone here to begin with.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renins can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renins like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Poor Dohalim. Doesn't know any better. Alright, so we got several places to visit, and one of them is right here, along the way. Can we go in here? Of course not. But we can pick up some chests. Pork. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Oh, a friend is here. Oh, he's gone. Wait. Okay, hold on. Where are you hiding? Alright, there's a... Oh, there you are. Ha. Red Rose Corsage.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Alright, we took care of that. There doesn't seem to be anything. Wait. Ah, no. Toy cat. Ah, it's an actual cat. Is it? Oh, looks like a toy. Of course, we're gonna go into the mysterious mansion. It's locked. We can't go in anyway. Oh man, that's funny. So we can't go in through there. So hold on a second. Oh, we have to go all the way around then. I'm still a little miffed with that mysterious swordsman though. He came out of nowhere and just decided to attack us too.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Yeah, even so. This whole area is weird. Like, why is it so abandoned? Like, what destroyed this whole town? We're about to hit the search point. Those look like... oh no, I thought they were enemies. They're just plants.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
I like how Alphen is straightforward with his decisions. He's like, he sticks to his convictions regardless, and that's great. You need that in a leader too. These are the headquarters of the Dark Wings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. Alright then. Let's super save just in case.
So you're Alphen, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
Ha! We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
That guy had it coming, man.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Alright, so now we can rest at
I think
nearby
there's someone in trouble here.
inn of
Well,
sorts.
let's see what they have to say.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danons we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
That's some good dialogue right there. And now we got differences among the rebels.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
We are getting a lot of skits lately. Music to a Lord's ears. And we got a side quest right here.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Alright, let's check out this side quest. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never gonna change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zugo parts for what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zugos can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for, this isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Yeah, sure, why not?
Good.
Yeah, go ahead, help yourself. I'd rather go to someone who can use it than it keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people. You know that? Now to see just what I can turn all of this into.
All right!
I'm sure you'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. Ooh, look at that. I almost thought for a minute there I unlocked another emblem. Alright, this must be the... Wait, no. Others are in. I don't normally talk to the NPCs these days. It's just like, you know, I just go work on the story. Focus on that. Alright, we got...
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
There's another side quest right here. I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What's wrong? Our rations. We're always running short on them. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. Oh, what a coinky dink. I got those too. Oh, we don't have enough? Wow.
Right.
Understood. We'll see what we can find out there. It's too dangerous for you to try and get it yourself. Well, luckily for us, Shion here has a good nose when it comes to food.
Hey!
And what's that supposed to mean exactly? Initiation. We don't really need to. It's fine. Acquire 4 of each. So I'm missing probably... Alright, hold on a second. Wait. Oh, there you go. What do I need here? Dragon Flame Sack. I'm so close. I don't know I'm gonna find that. Probably from a dragon. No doubt. It's Astral Crystal, not Astral Mass. Oh, that sucks. Wait. I can make this. And now I can make Nature's Beauty 2nd edition. Oof, okay.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Alright, what can I buy here? Or what can I craft for that matter? Anything. Warrior Emblem. Did I ever make this? Uh-huh. Magic Emblem. We'll drop right up. We'll make this one. Oh, now we got Resist. Inhibitor Crystal. Decreases damage taken from all elemental attacks by 20%. And we got the Protect Ring. Reduces physical attack damage by 20%. Mm-hmm. We'll make... Oh my god, he's taking up too much. Alright, we'll save up first. We'll come back.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
And you, sir, have... Everything is still the same price and super expensive. Thank you for that. Can I sell? What can I sell? You know what? I don't want to sell anything right now. Let's rest up. Are you the Blazing Sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Alright, looks like we're going to another forest. Alright, so I think that forest is going to be somewhere around here. One of the question marks has to be leading us to the forest. Estaluva.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
Up, and there the enemies already. They just can't wait. Before that, let me see. Just 378. I was hoping we had a little more. She has 572. I'll give her mid-air evasion. Increase boost gauge on enemy downs. Definitely for her. That's the next one. KO prevention. Discharge an attack that strikes the ground. Get her to that over limit real fast. Wow, okay, we have a lot. AG restored upon enemy defeat. Critical hits. What's this one here? Super Swallow Dance. Juggles an enemy into the air with upward thrust and roundhouse kicks that slams the enemy to the ground. Alright, these are all good, but I'll give you this one. Negative gate. What else do we have here? We need his power pole extended longer. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else we got here. Upon enemy defeat. Cover. Oh, definitely this.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Like lately, we've been getting hit with our last skits, man. I have no qualms about it. It's just, it's like, you'd think they'd spread them apart a bit.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
The perfect brother.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Alright, cool. We can finally take on some Zoogles. Oh my gosh. Withered Wolf and Alpha Withered.
Get
Wildered
lost!
Wolf.
You're mine!
Oh,
I'm
here we
like
go.
bait
Oh,
to them.
one died.
This
One
one's all
died.
mine!
Look sharp! In a
Stop 'em.
bind?
There you go.
I'm gone.
That's how we do that.
These ones can run rings around us.
Tiger blade!
Here I come!
Oh, you know.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Lightning thrust!
Oh, I had it.
Tiger blade!
I'm not... I'm not... Dragon Swarm!
Pierce evil.
I'm gone!
You're mine! Swallow down!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like
Get
to
'em.
hear.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's time. What a relief.
I messed up.
Here I come!
I'm all stuck.
Eternal Devastation!
Flaming medium!
It's over!
Nothing
I'm on
gets
it!
my
Please
teeth.
dodge it.
Here I come!
Going in.
Dragon Swarm!
Ooh.
Lightning thrust!
Look sharp.
Can't get out of
Done
this!
now.
That's
Both
it.
of you.
Lunar
Take this.
Corruption.
Tiger blade!
You're
Lunar
finished!
Blast.
Swallow dance!
Watch and weep.
Lunar Rondo! Tear!
Annihilation.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Ha. If that didn't kill him, that did.
This should come in handy when crafting
Windswept
weapons.
Mane. Okay, we got that. Gonna be a lot of goodies to get here.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
So Kisara is starting to become like the big sister of the group. Motherly at that too.
No choice. Take this!
Now we got the birds to deal with.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
I'm not done!
This one's mine.
We're done.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Ah, had it. Ah, should've.
It's over!
There's always moments when I see the opportunity and I just don't take it. I thought I would be thinking it's gonna,
Look sharp!
I'm gonna be able to do it without having to, or I'm thinking it's actually on its own.
Strike! Dragon Shell! Luna Rondo! Hurricane Thrust!
Oh, whatever.
Tiger Blade! It's over! Be still!
I still got it.
Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane! Do it! Tiger Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
25 hits though.
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Somehow, things are even worse outside.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Take
Super
this!
dodgy.
Here I go.
You're finished!
It's
Talon
over.
Hurricane!
Take this!
Take this! Time to
You're
shine!
mine!
Thank you. One.
Now you see what I can do!
Boom. Two.
Lightning Thrust!
This one's
I'm
mine!
not done!
Glacial spear.
Swallow
Here's
blade.
time to shot.
Prepare to be sealed.
Oh my god.
Let's do it. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Slash!
Dragon
Dragon Swarm!
One more!
Lunar blast.
Dazzle!
Tiger Blade!
We may get out of this alive after all.
That one.
Things were looking bad for a minute there.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
Dragon Swarm!
Searing tempest.
Tiger Blade!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Tornado.
On guard!
Dazzle!
I'm just hitting
that.
the start!
Searing
Take this.
blade. And that's
Take
my
this.
will.
Blew away!
Take this!
Mega
Tiger
blade.
Blade! Talon Hurricane!
Be still!
Take
Rinwell! Demons Descend! Flashing Fang!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Alright, nice, nice. 3. Let me see how big this map is. Oh my gosh, again. Alright, so we just missed an area over here. So I'm probably gonna check that out first. Alright, let's see, Rico. Oh, where's your friend? Where's your friend? Nope, he's around here. There he is. With the shades. Retro sunglasses. That was pretty
Maybe
neat.
something's going on in the forest.
Alright, so I don't know which way to go. I'm assuming this one here is where the merchant is. That means that we might have a campfire and this is probably the right way. But I'm curious too. Adon Lake. Oh my gosh, area is huge too.
I
And
think
we have
total
another friend.
senses something.
Alright, well, we'll make do.
Why
That
didn't
just
the
means
Renin...
more opportunities to level up.
Gotta break through!
Tear you apart! Look sharp!
Water.
One
Here
more!
I call.
First strike!
Red.
Can't get out of
Them
this!
all.
Anything in armor is
You're
all mine!
mine!
I can carve through armor! Look
Much
sharp!
better.
Here I go.
Burn in
I
hell!
never miss.
That's it! Tiger Blade!
Still!
I'm surrounded!
Let me
Slash! This one!
Now I can let loose!
Tiger
Leave the
Blade!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Look at it.
And
Look
the
at it.
feather is
Look at it.
mine!
Sweet footy,
One
man.
more! Tiger Blade! We got the advantage!
Good. Now we just have to make
Nice
sure we
dive,
keep
nice
that.
dive.
Don't worry, cause law's on!
Tiger blade.
Eat this!
That's hard shot too.
The earth throbs in pain.
Down!
I lost my focus!
Okay,
This
here I
one's
go.
So much for sitting this fight out.
Mine!
That wouldn't be a
Tiger
complaint.
Got it.
Nope, that'd be
You're
silly.
mine!
Look sharp! Dragon Shell! Piercing roar!
You're mine! You're finished!
Oh no, you don't.
Stardust!
Talon Hurricane! Make it rain!
Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oh, what we unlock for Dohalim, Ivy Master. Alright, we don't have enough right now, but at least we increased his AG.
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
That's fine.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take it.
It's
One
over.
more.
It's on.
Swallow dance.
Be still. Stardust.
Water. Here
kidding
I
me.
Take
come.
this. It's over.
Airborne beasts. My special.
Stay down, man.
Eat this.
You're mine.
You pesky airborne
What?
scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Crush.
Swallow dance.
Oh, this one's not weak.
You're
to that.
mine.
Flame.
It's over. Raining slash.
Glacial
Take
spear.
this.
Pierce evil.
Double demon fang.
There you go. You're just breaking it.
Be still.
Tiger blade.
Luna Rondo. Take this.
Don't stop.
Do it. Jump.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that
Down,
vein.
down.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Here I come.
Here's a
Dragon
Leonard.
Swarm.
First aid.
I owe you one for that. Look, you've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come.
Do it. Take this. Farewell.
Frozen?
Hammer!
33 hits. Look at that. Non-stop.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
We got some lemons. We are so far and away, though. So far and away. Oh my goodness. What is that? You know what? If I'm going to be fighting something like that, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Now let's go. Creepzilla.
An opponent
That's
like
an
this should be
original name.
easy.
I'll smash you.
Wow.
Come on.
Lewis.
One more.
Burn.
Stay down, man.
It can hide
I
itself.
never miss.
Amazing. Swallow Blade.
Just
Dragon
I'll
Swarm.
heal you all.
Lightning Thrust.
Look sharp!
Now
Take
I'm in
this.
the groove.
Rising Phoenix.
Tiger blade!
What a
I need to
relief.
heal. Oh,
Hear me,
get
flame
in the
of
circle.
fury.
I
Get
owe
in the
you
circle.
one for that.
Glacial spear.
Come
Pierce
down.
evil.
That's it!
Freeze
You're
blade.
Oh,
mine.
why?
Time to
You can
shine.
do this already.
Here's a
Stardust.
healing art.
On guard!
First aid.
Rocket show.
Strike.
Tiger blade!
Hurricane
Eat
Thrust.
this. Talon hurricane.
Look sharp!
Try this.
One more!
And go.
Infernal
Tiger
Torrent.
blade!
You're mine.
Oh no, oh no. What are you trying to do, dude?
Take
What
this.
are you trying to
On
do?
guard!
First strike.
No further.
Take this! Tiger blade!
Dragon
Resistant.
Swarm.
Alright, so we can use it on
Down.
him.
Look sharp!
It's over.
Armor won't save you.
Freeze
I'm on it.
laser.
Oh no, you don't,
Burn.
dude.
I'll tear you apart.
Look sharp!
Water. Hear my call.
Look sharp!
I'm on it.
Blood.
One
I'll
more!
finish you here
Tiger
now.
blade!
Lightning Slash.
Strike.
Eternal
This
Devastation.
one's mine!
Okay,
One
your
more.
attacks have no effect on him.
Here I
One
come.
more!
You're
You're
finished.
done. Talon hurricane.
This
Guy's
one's
on a lot of
mine!
health.
That's it!
Take this.
Tiger
It's
blade!
over.
Eat on guard! Take this! Tiger blade!
I'll tear you apart. These fists have got your name on them.
Raining Slash.
I'm on it.
Strike.
Piercing roar!
Swallow Blade.
Talon ready
Dragon
and
Swarm.
raring.
Lightning Thrust.
I'll heal you.
Rising
The earth
Slash.
throbs in pain.
I'll crush you.
Or lava ends
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Will this help?
you. Not yet.
I'll smash you.
On guard!
Not yet.
Healing circle.
All right, down!
Not a chance.
That hit.
This one keeps charging us.
That's
Taking
what
too
my
much
shield's
damage.
for! Get behind me!
Got it.
Ready
I'll
to
leave
go.
it to you.
Going in. Magna ray.
Piercing
Take
roar!
this.
Seven eye aqua.
Dazzle.
Annihilation.
It's on.
Magna
I'll
ray.
tear you
Is this it?
Annihilation.
You
Magna
have to
ray.
hold on!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
On guard! Take this!
Resuscitation!
Thank you.
This
I'll
one's
heal you
mine.
all!
Tiger blade! I've taken too many hits! Appreciate
I'll
the
bring you
help.
back from death's
Plenty
abyss!
left! Far enough!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Back into the fray!
Uh-oh.
Try
Oh,
it.
they don't.
Not a chance.
God.
This one's all mine. Eat this.
Get it.
Tiger blade!
Here's
That's
evil!
what
I'm
you
not
get.
done.
This one's mine!
You're finished.
Going in!
Here I come.
Eat this.
One
Dragon
more!
Swarm.
Tiger blade!
That's
Keep up the pressure.
Not my fight.
All right.
Stay away from my
Where was
friends!
I?
Lightning!
Take this! It's over!
One more.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Dragon Swarm!
Hear me, flame of fury!
Coming through! Ha!
I'll end it here now, guys.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Ugh.
Really? Not yet?
You're mine!
Gemini Aqua!
You're
Hear me, flame of fury!
Unbelievable.
I can't move!
Patty,
Hold on. I can afford it.
like being pounded into shape.
Back into the fray!
Piercing roar.
Magna Ray! Don't mind if I do! Searing Flay! Reload!
Oh no.
Sighted!
It's fine.
Over! Annihilation!
This!
Hear me, flame of
Make it
fury!
rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Woo! Okay.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
We did it though, so... I mean... Alright guys, for now I'm going to end the video here for today. Thank you for watching. Until the next one.